What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Casper Chronicles. This is your boy Casper, and today we got another deck profile from my man DeMarucs. What do you got for us today, man?
So this is my favorite deck. I can't say of all time, but it's the deck I've been playing off and on for the last like 4 years. Trains. Whew. I played like every build, trust me. Strike everything from Striker to Shadal. But this engine that I have in there now is the best engine by far. So let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
Hey, make sure you guys rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. All right.
All right.
All right. So Night Express Night. So I only play the one because it's searchable. So there's nothing else I need to say about that. 3 Pegasus, the best normal summon in the deck. 3 Bullet Express, just pretty much an extender. I mean, it's really good. You have to play 3. 3 Duracrane, that's your pops. Oh my goodness, I've gotten up to like 4 pops in one turn. It's ridiculous.
Oh my.
So Scrap. So Scrap, this is the best engine, trust me. Or just schedule out Scrap and you have full combo. Or you can just normal summon and have full combo. Either way, full combo, and it's just insane to stop. And it's Earth Machine, by the way. Hint, hint.
Oh, she's bouncing.
Of course, I play 1 Citadel and 1 Machine of Fortress. So this is the other part of the combo. I call my deck MST. So, you know, Machine and Scrap Trains. So,
Okay.
whew.
So can you can do a pro or combo after?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure you guys some combos and stuff. You got to play the brick, the golem.
Oh boy.
But the crazy part is not a brick if you draw urgent schedule. I'll let you know that right now.
Oh man.
So I play the Despot.
Okay.
And I play the Jet Synchron and the O-Lion. So I play this package because when you do the scrap combo, that second dump is like, all right, what are you dumping? Express Bullet so you can get back a Pegasus or something like that. So I was like, why not just play, you know, a small Jet Synchron engine so now I can end on Appaloosa plus Boy Savage and Herald. I don't know. I mean,
Wow.
You know, putting out negates and trains is ridiculous. All right, normally I don't like playing hand traps, but I'm playing Gamma this format because it's a must. Like, it's probably one of the best ones. It lets you resolve your urgent schedule, lets you resolve your desires, your field spell, and you can take. And I play something spicy in the extra deck you'll see later.
Oh boy.
All right. So of course 3 desires because I mean 2 just don't cut it. 1 you don't see it enough. So you play the 3 because you can always discard the 3rd one. And it's good for consistency. And you're playing second, so you really don't care if, you know, you're banishing all the extra stuff.
Okay.
All right. So we're looking at 3 Lightning Storms. So I'm still playing the 3 Lightning Storm because even though everybody's like putting everything in defense and stuff, you still gonna catch people putting stuff in attack. You're still gonna catch those back row heavy decks, especially now. So you just hit that back row. If they don't have a judgment, you just flat out win. Even if they do have a judgment, that's half the battle. So probably the best card in the deck, urgent schedule, specials 2. So with this, that's my dog Coco in the background, don't mind her. So with this, if you draw the golem, you can still play this and just tribute the scrap recycle for golem, bring it back, and now you have an extender. So ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so
Broken.
you have Switchyard, probably the best card in the deck because like it lets you get your other combo piece. That's why I only play the 1 Night Express because it's searchable. So
Wow.
I just play 3 of those, and like if they don't stop it, then I'm good. All right, Chalice. So I switched from an Imperm to Chalice for this format because of stuff like S0 and stuff like that. So it allows me to just, you know, play through that. It's like just chain it to whenever they use the effect, this or Gamma. So I just had out to that.
Okay.
And of course it's good for combo and stuff like that as well. And also against the combo decks,
Oh.
Dark Ruler. You just Dark Ruler their board, fully combo off, clear their board, and then proceed to put out negates and say go. So it's pretty good. And of course the best extender, probably the best, you know, card that you could play, Monster Reborn. It's just extender. You get back to Pegasus, get back Scrap Recycling, and just go ham. So that's it for the main deck. For the extra, of course, you got in the Beal token because you might get in the Beal, but just keep playing through it. Don't matter. The Mega Phantom Beast tokens for the O-line combo. Of course, the Karibo, because just in case you draw the Jet, you can just one card put out 2 negates. Squat Wyvern, probably one of the best Link 2s.
What does this do?
So, oh my goodness. So, this guy, he's a quick effect. He allows you to use a field spell on your opponent's turn. So, the field spell is already good enough. It has 2 effects. So, the first effect, you get the search. Second effect, you get a special from the deck. So, matching, like, I just tribute this off. Special level 10 from my grave. Trigger the field spell. Special a Pegasus from my deck. Then Pegasus effect. Special another Earth Machine out my grave. So, now I just filled up my board on your turn, and now you have to deal with all these bodies. So it's really good. Keep you from getting OTK'd, putting bodies on board. Just all around, it's just like amazingly good.
Wow.
All right, of course, Hawk and Fibrax, because I'm playing Hawk and Fibrax combos in here.
You think it's gonna get banned?
If anything, they should ban the token producers, because like he's not the problem. If you're gonna ban him, you gotta ban Assault, you gotta ban White Strix, and all those other cards do the exact same thing. So you telling me there's other cards do the exact same thing, but you're gonna ban one of them?
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. So they're probably gonna hit the token producers like Aurora Dawn
That card needs to go.
and the O-Lion. Of course, yeah, they get rid of those, then that kills pretty much the whole combo.
Yeah.
You go on second, you can either make that or you can make this. So you can put out negate, so you can just push for game. So it's like really good.
Wow.
Of course, your negates for your Jet Synchron combo.
Okay.
So it's a little spice.
Ooh.
So I always have a flex spot. I always have like one flex spot when I'm building this deck. And right now, since I'm playing the Gamma package, now I got a free Omega and I can snatch a card out your hand. Hopefully I can get that in the Beal. So it's really good. Good
So,
to
for the Omega, would you consider playing the Lambda instead? Like in case you make a board, and like, are you able to make a Lambda on top of the board, the Savage and the Herald?
I could, but it's not really necessary.
Okay.
So I would just, like I said, a lot of times I would just make this because it's just that much better. And I mean, if I'm resolving Gamma twice in the same turn, then they probably either had a bad hand or they're already in a bad spot. So Lambda wouldn't be necessary.
Okay.
Of course, for the engine, live,
man.
because this is your win con. This is your main win con outside of just putting out a lot of damage.
Okay.
But before that, you got to make this guy burn him for 2K. If you don't make that, you can either make Dora. If you're going first, if you're going second, you can make this to clear cards. This is like Phoenix and Cerberus together. Like, It's just ridiculous. And it does burn. So that's a win-win. So
Wow.
that's the main and extra deck. So now I'm going to show you guys some combos.
All right.
So I'm gonna start and show you guys the go first combos. So let's say you're going first, and you open with these 2 cards, and you need any card to set. So it doesn't matter, just one random card to set. So you're gonna summon. So you can play around Ash. So Channeling 1, Channeling 2.
Okay.
So now they can't Ash you. They can Veil it Earl Imperm, which is fine because you're still gonna drop this and you're still gonna make your Scout Wyvern. So they just wasted it. They used it too early.
Okay.
But so you're gonna Channeling 1, Channeling 2. So 2 specials, then 1. You're gonna dump your Citadel. So reason why Citadel is good because he'll trigger when you're doing the Scout combo. So you can go ahead and link these off. Make your Wyvern. Now you're gonna use Wyvern's effect to special back the Recycler, and then destroy it, and then trigger Channeling 1, Channeling 2. So if they had Ash, they're still holding Ash. So now this comes out, put it in defense because the first turn you don't need it in attack mode. So now you already have your Getki on board already on top, and then off this effect, now you get to special your Golem. So boom, special the Golem, and now you pop that random card that you had to set. So boom, pop that. And then now you can activate this effect to special your Recycler again. So this is where they can actually Ash you, which is fine because real doesn't matter at this point. But if they do, then it's like, okay, cool, whatever. So you use this effect. So depending on your hand, a lot of times you use 3 cards out of your hand. 1, 2, 3. So that means you got 2 more cards in your hand. So you going first, you can just dump the jet. And now, if they Nibiru'd you really don't care. But, because you still have jet synchron to go into more negates. But if they didn't have the Nibiru, you just go right into Appaloosa here. And now you have Appaloosa plus Regeki. So you can stop there. Or you can keep going and discard one of those random cards you had in your hand to bring back the jet synchron. And now you can go ahead and link those off and start your basic Halka Fibrax combos. So Fibrax, bring out the Desbot, Earth Machine, by the way, hint hint. So now that he's in the grave, if you urgent schedule later on in the game, you can just bring him back for free. Then special your tokens. And then of course trigger the Desbot. I love to put it in attack mode, but since it's first time, put it in defense. Because like, if you're going second and you put it in attack mode, he's already at 3K. Like, it's ridiculous. So of course you're gonna use the effect. Special summon. Boom, your O-Lion. Now you have your 8, so you go ahead and make your 8. So now you have Boil Savage. And then of course you're gonna activate that. So boom. So you hear you already got 2 negates already. Wow. So you already had Appaloosa in that, and then of course go ahead and synchro one more time and make your Herald. So boom. And then board playing trains. You got Appaloosa with 3, Boil Savage, and Herald.
That's crazy.
Like I said, you could have stopped earlier and just had a Regeki and the Appaloosa, but why stop there when you can end with, 2 more negates and a Macrocosmos.
Wow.
So that's just one of the combos and stuff. Like I said, there's plenty of other different routes you can take with this. Like I said, if you're going second, like I was saying, I would actually go back. I'll show you the urgent schedule combo.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Alright, where's the urgent? I said you drew Golem, right? Alright. So let's say you're going second. So you're going second, your opponent has at least 1 mouse on the field. You can just urgent schedule. Keep in mind you drew the Golem. So your urgent schedule, special summon your Scrap Recycler and your Citadel. So their effects are negated right now, so you can't really blow up the board, but that's fine. So now you're gonna tribute something. So boom, now we're here. So you use this effect the first time. Special back this. Now you get to dump something. So why not dump the jet? So just in case, you can keep going. Then you're gonna link these two. You make the Scrap Wyvern. So now you use Wyvern's effect, special back Golem. Then use the effect to destroy the Recycler. Now trigger his effect and trigger Citadel's effect. So now you have Citadel, and then Wyvern's gonna special another Scrap Recycler, which is fine. So now you have a fresh Golem. So now you can use Golem effect again. Special back the Recycler. And now you get a free dump this time. So hopefully you got a level 10 in your hand. So now you can just bring back a Fortress for later. But just right here, you already have plenty of resources. So you can go into Appaloosa. Since you're going second, you can go into the Access Code Talker. You have the Jet engraved. You probably have a level 10 in hand because you only play 2 cards, so you still have 4 more cards in your hand. So, I mean, the possibilities is endless, and this is live, so you can actually blow up the board. So, there's plenty of options that you can go into. Like I said, I normally just stop right here and like start pushing. Like I'll probably make the Appaloosa, and then I'll normal summon because you already normal summon, but you can still keep going because you can bring back the Fortress and trigger off like Duracrane or something, and just like I said, keep going. So it just depends on where you want to go with the combo after that, but you should have enough to push for game, or at least clear that board and then set up negates. So that's the 2 combos. So like I said, Golem is not a brick, but it can be. Just keep in mind that when you're doing your combos, be mindful in the bureau, but if you're doing it without normal summoning, then you're good. If you normal summon, then it can hurt a lot if you didn't dump the Jet. So if you already have Jet, then you can dump it or pitch it with the field spell, you're good. But if you don't, then it's gonna hurt. So just keep that in mind. But like I said, it is a go second deck. This is a go second build. So normally you're going second and you're breaking boards. Like whether you have Dark Ruler, Chalice, any of the other cards, like you can break boards very easily with this deck because they have to answer a lot of your power cards. Because you play a lot of power cards. I've topped a lot of events with this deck, and I must say, power cards is just it wins games. So probably the only deck that you can play that many power cards in, and OTK. Most decks you can play power cards like Salad, play a lot of power cards, but you're just setting up boards. This deck you can play power cards and still OTK. So
wow,
that's why I love this deck. But yeah, that's it for me. Again, make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All right.
Hey, thanks for the deck profile, man. I do appreciate it. Hopefully we can get back to at least locals soon.
Definitely.
We're all itching for some Yu-Gi-Oh.
I know. Like last time I played, this was Vegas.
Man.
And I day 2 in Vegas, by the way.
Oh, nice. Well, all right, guys. Well, thanks for checking out DeMarucs' deck profile, and until next time, it's your move.